Hello, I'm Joe Rogan. Welcome to the Joe Rogan Experience. Hey, a comedian, have you done DMT?
All the time, Joe. So much so, I've moved to Texas.
Look how much time we just saved you. You don't have to watch any of the Joe Rogan. You can see my pillow. Joe Rogan doesn't have a pillow. He's got a picture of Jimi Hendrix.
He's got a bag full of DMT.
He's got a bag full of DMT.
For the small of his back.
Let's go eat some meat.
How can we have a delicious meal?
What? Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Ian is what I forgot to say. I forgot to mention this to you, and you've been home for like an hour. Ian, who does our overlays, has decided to give Ivan and I a delicious romantic meal. Which,
Thank you very much, Ian.
There's a Valentine's Day card for you.
Oh, fantastic.
Here, and there's a bottle of red wine.
I'll read it if I can get my direct note this way. Oh,
that's
a lovely. That's
Do you
a
like
lovely
the message?
card. Yeah.
We've got a bottle of red wine, brand red wine. I'll just. Yeah, you should taste the grapes.
I'll get it out. No.
Go on.
Oh,
You can do it. No expenses spared.
Delicious grapes.
So you just missed us. We've just.
Yeah, I clean my plate.
We just ate our dinner, and we've ordered. We've said to the waiters, we're doing a Joe Rogan podcast. Can you not? And they've gone, all right, we'll leave it for now. So we're gonna do our Joe Rogan podcast. I got someone from MIT coming on saying that you should put paracetamol down your urethra or something, and then later on
That'll cure COVID.
That'll cure COVID, and then later on we're speaking to someone from UFC about how the Earth is flat or whatever.
So I feel like my queries about our delicious Valentine's meal is kind of steamrollered over the introduction.
We're not even talking about anything vaguely relevant. Right, hello everybody. Welcome to Val Verde Broadcasting Stream with Ivan And yeah, so we have our delicious meal. We're going to leave it there. I'm allergic to flowers, but I'm going to leave them. We're doing Dead Heat this week, so Ivan came up with all of the things for the vote this week for a kind of cop movie week. Which I liked. It was good. I was a bit disappointed. Well, I was a little bit. I went for a phase disappointment because I really want to talk about Stone Cold, which I've kind of written a review about almost. But also, I really, really love Dead Heat. Dead Heat is just such a great film.
What was it? All American Murder? What's the other one called? I forget.
Big shout out to Simon Pope for showing us All American Murder, which did not win the vote, which is the insane Christopher Walken, Charlie Shutter cop film. So that was
so good. It's such a great film.
Yeah, it is.
Well, they're all great films.
Of course, yeah. This is. I think this is one that was not going to. This stream was never going to do numbers, folks. But it's fine. I've been a champion because I was a very early adopter of Netflix when it first came to the UK, because there was the disc ordering thing in the States for years before the streaming service. And when Netflix first came to the UK, it's kind of like some Doctor Who and then a load of kind of ropey old table scraps, essentially. Before they were doing
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development was the one they really broke the seal with that, didn't they? And I was with my girlfriend at home, and we saw the thumbnail for this and the description, and it was just like, what the fuck? Put that on, watched it, and loved it. And that's probably that would have been, God, a good 8 years ago or something, I suppose. I just loved it, and then sort of looked it up and just found out that like people who have seen it really like it. And that's come around because I did the review of this on Ollie's channel years ago, and then it's come back around, and people on Twitter kind of go like, "Oh yeah, great, Dead Heat, I love Dead Heat, Dead Heat, Dead Heat," which is really cool because it's something that doesn't get a lot of play, I think.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I was met up with a friend earlier on, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to be watching this film. Treat Williams is in it." They're like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's a buddy cop film. Great." With zombies. They're like, wow, this sounds brilliant.
Yeah, it's funny because it's directed by Mark Goldblatt, who is a very legendary film editor. So he directed this and the Punisher film, the Dolph Lundgren Punisher film. He edited the Terminator 2, like tons of movies. He was second unit director on RoboCop. So I've actually been to his house because I did a day assisting Chris Griffiths on RoboDoc. So we went to Mark Goldblatt's house in Hollywood, and I've been to like his private cinema, which we then had to hang a green screen in, which was really gutting because it's like very. Which I did briefly. I briefly like talked to him about this, but dude's quite like he has like Parkinson's, so he's not much of a talker these days. Bless him. And we cracked on and everything, but like I was pretty excited about like I know he's like a Hollywood legend, and I was kind of like, it's a Dead Heat guy. I've got to go to his house. I've met his dog and his wife, and yeah, it's quite cool. Anyway, enough name dropping. It feels like it could be a Joe Dante movie, but isn't one. And this is a film of adjacency, right? Because it feels like it could be a Joe Dante movie, and that's kind of sealed by a Robert Picardo cameo.
Yeah. And
then it feels like it could be a Shane Black movie, but it's written by Terry Black, Shane Black's brother.
Chris Cross.
Which is, I'm a big fan. I think it's got a nice energy. It's just a fun movie. And if you haven't seen it, I feel sorry for you watching it with us talking over it and ruining it. It's on Amazon Prime UK, so if you've got that, that's great. I think it's probably in the US one as well. Someone has put it on YouTube. I originally suggested the Spanish language version because you're not going to be listening to the audio track anyway, but there is an English language version on YouTube which we won't be linking to because we don't want to get caught by the copyright goblins.
Streaming services have done well in having it available somewhere.
Got you covered, yeah.
If only that was the case with every film, you know.
Oh fuck! It's got Vincent Price in it as well. Not for very long, but it does have Vincent Price in quite a crucial sort of role.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much. Kind of when it later on but Vincent Price, what a treat!
Yeah,
always
absolutely.
A treat.
It kind of it shares a lot with. It's just like because I think they said like the Lethal Weapon meets the Evil Dead, but it's kind of like it's got very strong flavour of Return of the Living Dead in it for me. And it even does a take on, so like, remember in Return of the Living Dead, there's in the medical warehouse, there's like the split dog, and the butterflies nailed to the canvas and stuff, and when the gas leaks, they all come to life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like, there's a scene in the butcher shop, in Chinatown, where the carcasses, kind of, I think Joe Piscopo gets...
Yeah, the intro scene and the butcher scene I think, are the two real standout kind of fantastic bits of work in this. You know, they're two really memorable, especially the butcher scene, which is chock full of great ideas, very cool effects.
Yeah. It's got a real. And we talked about earlier because it's only like 86 minutes. And it really packs it in. I mean, I think the crucial thing is that it doesn't. There's a movie called there's a movie called Future Kick with Don the Dragon Wilson and Chris Penn. And I think that's and this is by New World Pictures, so I think this is a Roger Corman adjacent thing. This one, but I'm pretty sure now that Future Kick is actually produced by Corman, and that has a full length credit sequence at the beginning and end to burn off 7 minutes. So they do the credits twice, and it's like probably like 7 minutes or 10 minutes just wafted up the wall, and then you're left with like 75 minutes of movie, and it just fucking drags. Like, it's no fun. Whereas this kind of is quite tight. Like, every scene moves the thing forward and stuff. And,
chock full of stuff. No, very much so.
Can I unexpectedly leave you on your own for a minute?
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to go solo contact lens, and I've realised I cannot read the chat at all. I've had a bit of a sore eye this week. So I'm going to go put the other one in real quick.
Cool, no worries.
I trust you.
So Richard's got a sore eye because he's been eye-kissing everyone. It's terrible. He's been on the London Underground eye-kissing everyone. But, I very much hope you enjoyed Dead Heat, if you haven't seen it before. From some of the comments, it sounds like some of you are very much familiar with it, very much looking forward to it, which is good. Differing views on Joe Piscopo, which, fair dues, I can understand. I think in this film, he's wearing a tight shirt a lot of the time. And for me, kind of watching it, it very much looks like he's tensing his body about 80% of the film, which, I don't know, once I kind of noticed that, I kind of thought, it just kind of takes me out of the film. And I find that a bit weird. I was just saying Joe Piscopo in this film wears a tight t-shirt a lot of the time.
Did you say it looks like he's tensing his bum?
Just tensing his body.
Totally, I think he's probably like a bit flabby around the gut. And
he looks great, and
Oh fuck
yeah! I've never looked.
God, yeah. I mean, man, I'd do that when someone vaguely attractive walks past me in public. I just go, "It's like, why are you doing that? That's hopeless." But yeah, he's doing that. Was it? Oh, man, I think it's Sam Neill in Event Horizon. Is mad sucking his guts in like a lot. But again, it's in better shape than I will ever be in.
Well, yeah, there are bits where like he'll lean on something and he'll kind of go, and it's just like, oh, mate, chill out,
Give you a bit more light. You're looking a bit.
Okay.
Didn't seem right to me.
I'm more lit.
He's more lit now.
I'm well lit.
Well lit. We're young, like Instagram.
That makes me feel so old saying.
What, saying lit?
Saying, I feel like a granddad, when they go, how's it hanging, kids?
My old person thing is that my mum and dad still refer to any console as your game, and it's like, stop playing your game. Did you want you don't want another game, do you? Have you broken your game? Like, your cousin's got a new game, and it's like, it's not Monopoly. Didn't
Bless
quite
him.
get that, bless him, yeah. Also, my mum used to like to, if we were like arguing over a game, which was a lot.
Like a console.
Well, yeah, I mean, either an individual game on the console or the game itself, because the game itself could have caused problems. My mum would come in and she would triumphantly turn the TV off because she thought that turned off the game, and then storm out, and we would just wait till she'd stormed off, realise we got away with it. That would stop us from arguing, then we'd carry on playing, or turn it back on and just keep arguing. Whichever. You're a brother, you know how it goes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It's all about that life.
Chill out, Digwad, says Colin McLean. Hello everybody. Hi. We talk about the film a lot. We should probably interact with the chat. That's what the kids like.
Indeed. I'm very much enjoying Dijon Coleman. Hey there. What's up, fellow teenagers? Which, very apt.
I love that lives on as a GIF. Good old 30 Rock. Doesn't he have like it's an ACD t-shirt, but it says music band on it or something? It's fucking great. Old Magic's admin in the chat says VVB official TikTok Snapchat coming soon.
Brilliant.
I am Snorlax, mum. What level are you on? Me, Skyrim. Love it. Right, let's. I'll do my chat participants breathless shout out.
Oh, go for it.
How are we doing for time?
Take a big suck of air.
Take a big suck of air. Please don't interpret that wrongly. Well, you can. Whatever contributes to our waning popularity. Benny Legend, Captain Meets Adventures, Colin McLean, David James, Deidre and Common Music, Floyd 75, Dylan Fremantle 85, I am Snorlax, Ian McGrath, John Doe, Marco Marin, Michael Carpenter, Mr. HEC 381991, Nick Jones, Old Magic's, Phil Robb 1978, Professional Moore and Ross Sanders, Ryan Says, Swayze 88, Sam Montgomery, Sam Vega Jr., Simon C, Steve Allen, and us, Val Verde Broadcasting. Welcome aboard. I managed to do that mostly.
Welcome all. I'm surprised none of them changed their name to Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry, Red Lorry, Yellow Lorry.
Don't, because next week everyone will be called Seashells, She-Shells, or whatever. So I couldn't even get it right then, could I? Shocker. Absolute shocker. Yes, so Floyd, by the way, lots of people trying to guess what the intro music was. Firstly, some fucker has been copyright claiming the supposedly copyright-free music in the start of our streams, which has caused me a headache, which is why I switched over to Matt Furness's excellent music 2, Alien 3. So all kinds of guesses. I saw Splatterhouse, great soundtrack, saw Streets of Rage, great soundtrack, saw Shinobi, great soundtrack. We went for the wonderful work of Matt Furness on Alien 3, which fucking slaps, dog. It's lit and fire.
No, very cool music.
I don't know any of the other things that young people say. It's lit. It's fire.
Yeah.
It's Cramblacks. Flippity flop.
2 ways on the downside.
2 ways on the downside. Yeah, man.
That's what they all say.
It was 2 ways on the downside. You hear that, kids? Hashtag 2 ways on the downside. It was barrel.
It was WAP.
It was WAP. I was thinking about WAP earlier. When I was running earlier, we have a running machine, you see. So when Ivan's working, I'm doing my run, or sometimes he's doing his run. I just thought about I could do a film called Napoleon Dynamite, and it'd be about a lad that wants to write an essay about Napoleon, but only using WAP internet.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was going to finish with him doing a big dance to WAP.
Oh no! I was thinking about defunct mobile networks. That was my WAP. Okay, so we weren't on the same WAP page. That's a shame.
No, I was going to do some sort of WAP-based joke there. The time's over. WAP finished 18 years ago.
Yeah, the time passed 18 years ago. Let's get some snake jokes in. John Doe has caused me to quote some Monkey Island 2 dialogue, because he says, "How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? But even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?" See? There's a third bit. That's from when Guybrush goes to see the blacksmith. Monkey Island slaps. I'm all about that. I'm saying things slap at the moment because I just want to be young. Would be able to make my hair grow back if I say it enough times.
Well, Stephen Allen's added "It's thick" with 2 C's.
Thick with 2 C's, good. Absolutely. Is Hep Cat still current, says TM2YC? I reckon so. I think it is. I think we're good.
I like a Hep Cat. It's always nice.
Ian says, I remember seeing Muse talk about getting content strikes on their channel for posting their own music videos. Yeah, Floyd's just like, we were all thinking about the Rude song. Richard was thinking about mobile networks. So why do you feel old, Richard? I don't know, man. I heard that Ben Shapiro won't talk about defunct mobile networks. His wife's never used one. I paint my dick black to give myself the illusion it's bigger, says Ryan Swayze 88. Faintly problematic, but fine. Pressure wants to talk about Monkey Island 3. Ross Sanders is just listing PlayStation games, it seems. But there you go. That baby's so alpha quadrant. That's what we'll so alpha quadrant. You're so alpha quadrant. Rich and Ivan, best point and click adventure. You don't really point and click, do you, bro? What?
Oh, I pointed.
Oh no! Look.
Ah.
Ivan doesn't play that. It's all about me. Beneath a Steel Sky just got a sequel. You'll be thrilled to know that. Beneath a Steel Sky, Beyond a Steel Sky came out, and Dave Gibbons came back to do artwork for it because he did the artwork for the original.
Oh, nice.
Kind of cool. I always liked Roger Wilco. I liked Space Quest, Police Quest, Monkey Island, obviously, Maniac Mansion. Grim Fandango. I really liked. What was that Ron Gilbert one that came out recently that I really liked? Thimbleweed Park. I really like Thimbleweed Park. It was great. How's Baby Duncan? Yeah, Baby Duncan's doing good. I saw pictures. I probably said this last week. I was at work. I did a job in London this week and last week, and I was at work, and I just opened my phone when I was just having my cup of coffee or tea, and there's this picture of Baby, and I was like, fuck, Baby's here. So yeah, he's fine. I just spoke to him earlier, actually, or we had WhatsApp recorded messages. He's on sabbatical, basically, doing dad shit. He's on paternity leave because we have good approach to workers' rights here. In the
the salt mine can wait.
Exactly. I mean, he'd only be down there like whipping people anyway.
Yeah,
but
and then the moisture farms.
The moisture farms.
Salt and moisture.
Salt and moisture. I know it might seem those two things would cancel each other out, but we get a happy medium.
Exactly.
Whoa, Val Verde broadcasting. Dijon Coleman, sorry. Richard, I'm drinking lager with a shot of buckfast in, so I'll be dead by 10.
Ooh.
We had the Bucky on Friday, didn't we? We had Bucky with everything on Friday night. We had a very heavy Friday night. He doesn't want to say. We were celebrating, I guess, because we
had some surprise boozing. I found Buckfast somewhere.
Yeah.
So you've got to pick up Buckfast when you can find it.
What we did was we set a £15 budget and both went off in opposite directions to different shops to see what we could come back with. And we ended up fucking putting Bucky in everything, which was actually fucking brilliant. So we didn't die, Dijon, you know?
Yeah, you'll be fine, Dijon.
I'm not saying it won't be the thing that kills you eventually. I'm not saying it won't be the thing that kills me eventually. But you won't die, so it's absolutely fine. Did we finish the Bucky?
No, still some Bucky.
That seems incredible to me. It's like we drank so much of it.
Yeah, but it's a hard taskmaster. Trying to finish a bottle of Bucky in one sitting is.
One New Year, me and Ivan did mulled Buckfast, which was actually pretty fucking good, man. Like it was nice. It was. We did it with bit of slices of citrus fruit. And some cinnamon. It was
properly
nice.
mulled. And who would have thought you need more spices to add to Buckfast?
I know, but you know, like you say, Buckfast is as Buckfast does.
You can only find Buckfast in shops that have a crackhead outside asking for 50p, says Dijon.
Yeah, I mean, my view on that as well is it has to have that, you know, that generic open sign made out of LEDs. It's like the red light with the blue circle around you get in corner shops. That's normally a beacon of Buckfast as well.
That's a good sign. Also, there are some chocolates, you know, like After 8 Munchies. If you find that in a shop, it's like you're going to sell Buckfast.
Yeah. Ones that are kind of branded chocolates that you just don't see.
Yeah, you just don't see. And it was like a Caramac bar.
Yes.
So you're going to sell Buckfast. I know.
Lighters as well.
You've got the
code. Our local Buckfastery got turned into a Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's on Mill Road. What did that used to be? It used to be Cool International Supermarket.
Yeah, that was a brilliant shop.
Such a mash-up of a shop.
So weird. Yeah, that was proper. You couldn't even call it corner shop. It was like kind of trying to be a supermarket without any of the right to.
Yes, it was so.
We'll sell magazines, some fruit and veg, and cereal, and tons of booze. That's it.
It was as far away from a Sainsbury's you can be while still being a supermarket. It was kind of sketchy, which is why it was brilliant and added to the character of the area. A few people ask what Buckfast is, and Z, we haven't seen you in a while. Z, welcome back. I think we've chatting in a while. She said, and I can sort of the way she's typed it, I want to read it in like a Super Nintendo Chalmers voice. I too would like to know what Buckfast is. I see. Sorry. $4.99 from Sean Danaher. Hope you're both well, even though the thought of my Buckfast made me jip. And Andrew Capitz on PayPal has given £20. Thank you very much, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Sean.
Ivan's going to tell you what Buckfast is.
So, Buckfast is a medicinal tonic wine made in Devon by monks in a abbot. Yeah.
Abbey.
In an abbey. Yeah,
they might make it in an abbot.
No, in an abbey. Thank you.
Well, I doubt abbot. And
for some reason, in that wine made in Devon became the most popular drink for poor teenagers in Scotland 300 miles away.
Hundreds of miles away in Scotland. It was the cause of quite a lot of, or it fueled a lot of social unrest.
Tons.
Because it's about the strength of wine, but it's caffeinated. So I'd say the equivalent.
Or traditionally, it cost nothing.
Yes, and it was cheap. So in America, I remember there was a big fuss about drinks like crunk juice, and that's like malt liquor that's caffeinated. There's a similar thing because crunk juice came like those big chunky cans they get in the States. It's like one size bigger than this. It's about the size, I think, content-wise, of a bottle of Bucky, and they're cheap as well. So it made in Abbey and Devon, and for some reason, I don't know, it got exported to Scotland, and it caused loads of problems because young kids were just getting buckied up and fighting. And then it got slightly hipster.
Yep. Check us out.
Yeah, they check us out. My Scottish family are just like, what are you doing that for? I actually sent my cousin a picture the other night when we were drinking. What was he called it? A baby's drink. When I sent it to him. And my brother made me a ersatz Buckfast fountain for my Christmas. Do you remember? So we bought like a sort of beehive-shaped glass dispensary, and he laminated a little Buckfast sign and put it on it. So we could have a buck. So I did some Facebook status about wanting a Bucky fountain, and he sort of made good on the Bucky fountain. So there you go. That's what Buckfast is.
Definitely worth trying if you ever get the chance.
I think Daniel Hawkins has come in with a blinder. First time I drank it was when some Scottish lads gave it to me at Download Festival in 2016. Yeah.
Classic festival drink. It's great as a festival drink because, first of all, cheap, caffeinated, alcoholic. Secondly, if someone has it, they don't want to drink all of it. So they'll be like, all right, mate, do you want a bit of this breakfast?
Because at room temperature, it's quite...
Ooh.
The thing is, but I'll quite happily sit and put it away, though. I'll quite happily sit and knock on it, because it's... And like wine, because wine gets you more pissed than it should, right, in terms of its yield. Like wine gets you more drunk than it should. And Bucky has that kind of... that miraculous effect of getting you kind of more boozed than it should, really. So there you go. That's look at that. I am Snorlax says big paragraph about antisocial image on the Buckfast wiki.
Oh, brilliant!
Outstanding. I wish we do have Buckfast actually. I'm well up. I'll get the Buckfast.
Oh yeah, show people the label.
I know I was going to hum the Tony Hart theme, but I don't want to get copyright.
Yeah, there's a bit of Four Loko talk in.
Four Loko.
Yeah, because Four Loko. You were exactly right.
Said fucking crunk juice.
Because people treated that like it was crack.
Yeah, I know.
You know, people are like, "Our children are gonna die."
And you better believe I had some of that when I was over there. Oh look, look, wait, I'm picking up the bottle of wine.
Oh yes.
Wait, see the bottle of wine's really far away, so I'm going to put it close to the camera.
Valentine's Buckfast.
There you go. There's the bucket. So there's not much left because we really did have a go. Let's all right. Well, let's nip some out of the bottle. We'll be COVID safe.
Ooh,
we share a bathroom, so it's fine.
Oof.
Just tasting notes because I think you can't talk about it. I just think it tastes okay. I'll save it. It's corked.
Oh yeah, that's corked. Oh yeah, I know what your tasting notes will be.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Go on.
Cola cubes.
Oh, I thought I was going to say raisins.
Oh, okay, yeah,
wine's
raisins.
made from grapes, but wine never tastes like raisins to me or grapes. But
so if you got raisins and cola cubes and you put it in some antifreeze, that'd be.
I can't get. I've never been very good at that whole kind of like, ooh, I can smell elderflowers and guilt. Like I can't. It's a school night. It's actually a school night for me because I've got to do some editing tomorrow. So this is a school night, but fuck it. Yeah.
'Tis a school night. But yeah, Bucky, I nearly, coming back from a wedding, we drove past Buckfast Abbey, and I really wanted to go.
It'd be quite nice to go to the source, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we didn't go. It's a shame. I kind of want to know what's their deal. You know, I'm a fan of monks at the best of times, but what do they think?
I like
you know, when you've dedicated your life essentially to making a drink that people view is destroying Scottish teenagers' lives.
Yeah, it's just for hipster twats and Scottish teenagers to fight on. I sort of quite like the idea that you'd be the first person to discover that it's like a psyop. That's just like Buckfast Abbey's just an empty husk.
I think they're just all surly, just being like, get away from us. We don't want your kind here.
No monorail.
Yes.
Dijon says it tastes like fruit salad sweets to me. That's not a bad one, actually. That's it's in that zone. It is very sweety-ish.
What about, like, for every 5 fruit salad sweets, 1 blackjack? Because it has that kind of
1-to-4 ratio.
Yeah, that kind of licoricey.
Yeah, sure. If you kind of smash
twang.
them together into like a, smash them together into a ball, a cricket ball of. Oh, who makes those? I can never remember the name of the company that makes those.
Barrett's?
Yeah, is it Barrett's?
I think so.
like
Anyone in the chat?
I do enjoy the lesser spotted Applejack as well.
Oh, Applejack.
I'm really moving tonight.
Fantastiche.
I'm all over the place.
Ooh. I don't mind Abbott's Ale, says Benny Legend.
That's my dad's favourite. He loves a pint of Abbott. My dad loves an Abbott.
Self-sustaining economy for confession. Good shout, I am Snorlax.
Yeah, true that. Really kind of buzzing, boozed up kiddie winks. 2 minutes. So, Amazon Prime UK. Billy Mount is asking about the movie. This is a action horror comedy, effects driven though not led, buddy cop zombie film.
Yes, very much buddy cop zombie film. I think they would be the two big.
Dijon Coleman cares very much about who makes Jacks.
Oh yeah,
Barrett's.
good work. Thanks, Dijon.
Swizzlet Mayhew. They make like double lollies and stuff, and it's really weird.
Oh yes, and refreshers and stuff like that.
Ryan Ricardo in the room.
Hey there, Ryan Ricardo.
Yeah, but I think you should get slowly drunk whilst watching the film. Well, we are trying. Sean Northridge, €5. Maybe I missed it, but what do you think of the... Oh, so Affleck and Keaton are doing The Flash. I did not know that for sure.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Well, that's cool, because, Keaton is allegedly in the Flashpoint movie, but I think they were going to try... Because they put Grant Gustin in Crisis on Infinite Earths, didn't they, in that one scene? So they're tying it all up. Affleck surprises me. I think there's just a lot of goodwill towards The Flash, though. I think there's a lot of goodwill towards it. Because they already showed the Burton verse in the Flash TV show in Crisis. So
I think it's goodwill in the sense that, kind of Cool Runnings goodwill.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, well...
I don't actually watch it, but I'm glad it
it's
exists.
like it's still chugging along desperately, trying to succeed.
Well, people watch it. It's had like 6 seasons or something.
Oh no, but I mean Flash film. Flash films.
Oh my god.
When was that originally meant to
Yeah.
come out?
Oh my god. And it's had because Grant Morrison apparently it turns out with Grant Gustin, not Grant Gustin, who's the fucking movie choked a woman. Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller and Grant Morrison met up and did a treatment. And it seems they've been through 70 writers or whatever. So it's just like, for the love of God, like, someone
lost a bunch of directors and
of 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay, I've just hit strand.
Just put a little message in.
Oh, here we go. I hope. Okay. I think that's video. Sorry about that. This is weird.
So are we back on?
I don't know. She's not receiving enough video. Open widget.
I could shovel out some of the frames if they got stuck in the back of the computer.
Yeah, it could be that. Could be that. Sorry everyone, hold tight.
I'll drop something in chat.
I don't know if... How odd.
Just too much sexual tension on this dinner day.
How weird. Yeah, keep them talking. fuck's sake.
This is why you don't drink Bucky, lad.
I might have to end it and restart it. What the fuck? Tell you one thing I'll do. I'll see if I can plug the laptop straight to the router.